So, I'm here in Summerlin, Vegas, in the Vegas area, and there's well, I know a lot about hypnotics, and I also know a lot about casino cheating. So, I, right now I'm homeless, but I'm near a casino. So I went in there to see if they were cheating, just to test my own intelligence about it. And while I was in there, I noticed that that whole area has hypnotic walks that that are made for terrorist acts. Okay, so hypnotic walks are used all over Asia and the Middle East. And so there's a walk like that that's most people from the Middle East and Asia would just walk on purpose. Shit. And then they're gonna end. These walks are gonna end up leading somebody around that might be an extremist. And I think I found where the next, like, Columbine and movie theater type shooting might occur. I I get some Satanist type people told me, but the whole point is I understand how a lot of this stuff works, and so some people have little speakers in their ears, and they have little microphones, and these end up being the devices used to put hypnotics in some people's head, and a lot of people just listen to a speaker in their ear, and then they do all the actions, kind of like how an agent would do. I don't listen to speakers in my head. Shit. But I know how that system works. And I am a representative of the Amazon Corporation, and they've had problems with similar speaker and microphone problems within the hypnotic system that they use at the Amazon. The Amazon uses and studies hypnotics. Shit. I'm basically the person that studies and or tests with a group of people that are trying to tackle a huge problem. One of the problems is that people that have these speakers in their ears, they end up being trained to listen to every single thing that their speaker tells them to do. And so this is probably like what these Columbine kids had, or similar stuff. And a lot of times it's like sinister, horrible people that put these things into children and turn them into like walking drones and stuff. Shit. Through speakers. and and they'll be trained by, like, every action that they do will be like perfect and smart and everything. And they'll get so trained to listening to every action in their speaker that they'll just become convinced that they have to just always listen to their speaker. And like, those are the type of people that'll end up going into these places. And the Amazon Corporation had people that were similar to that shit. And so this is important for people to know. Is my name's Jared Robert Massey, and I'm an expert at this stuff, and this stuff affects the Amazon probably most in the worst way, because they have walks made by crazy people, hypnotic walks made by crazy people that end up having horrible actions at the end of their walk. Shit. And the Amazon deals with this problem, but it's been hoisted on the Amazon. A lot of it by this guy. Yeah. I hoisted this problem on the Amazon because the Amazon has people that are experts at hypnotics. They're in Kennewick, Washington, and we work through, well, I work through agencies, And then I also work through the hacker community and like anonymous because I'm a trusted person to them, or some of them. Yeah. Because sometimes hackers get information before the government, and when they do, that's when I make videos. And this is a little more this problem's a little more important. This is what I talked about where people this is what with the speaker in the ear is considered story braining, and it's something that has become rampant. In Asia, they'll have speakers in their ears, and when they walk by a store, they'll hear some advertisement. Okay, but people have turned some of that stuff into full on telling you every action that you're doing. And there's like clubs, like groups of people that gather together to do certain more satanic style sex acts, and they use systems like this too, and it's a whole horrible situation. Yeah. And that casino's got cheating, by the way. Yeah. There's loaded dice in there. There's dirty dealers. They have ways of they have ways of using these speakers to make people blink and shit, and then that shit's getting blinked to the eye in the sky. But there's people that can walk into a casino and can interpret these blinks. Shit. It's a systematic way. And so I'm probably going to go to the front desk tomorrow of the Red Rock Casino, and I'm probably going to inform them of needing to contact the FBI. And that's why I'm making this video, yeah. Because this is important. I may have unearthed a potential Columbine and or movie theater mall type of shooting. All three kind of ideas. There's a school nearby that's a high school, completely unsecure. There's an open air mall, completely unsecure. And there's a casino, completely unsecure. Shit. All in the same vicinity, all with these like pre-made hypnotic walks. And it comes from sound. Shit. So like people with their headphones on, they'll be listening to music, but then like the hypnotic sound will like cue some sort of hypnotic action. Shit. It's hard to explain. It's wizardy. Yeah. I know all about wizard hypnotic stuff. I'm an expert. I don't do anything, but I have a hypnotic voice naturally. Shit.